Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from... If you like high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Henderson and Fernie Simons out there with Grant. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Ayton in at center.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Schroeder finds Siakam. Kicks it out to Schroeder from past the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Brogdon scanning the floor. Henderson outside. Now the dish to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for two at 7-1. Very fluid.
Hurdle with a screen on Grant. Grant against Siakam. The shot from the low post is good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And the pass to Ayton. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 5-point game. He dishes it to Barnes. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Here's Henderson. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Inside. Here's Ayton. Yep, that one goes. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Passes it to Purtle. Schroeder against Henderson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Barnes outside. Back to Siakam. Barnes outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Schroeder against Henderson. Pass to Simons. And here is Grant. Brogdon kicks to Henderson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Siakam passes to Purtle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
There's no stopping Purtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Good D by Barnes.
Defense as tough as it comes. Ball to the rim.
Pass to Anunoby. Siakam against Grant. Siakam misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Anunoby against Brogdon. There's the pass to Ayton. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Henderson passes to Ayton. Can they get it? And Pirtle pulls it down. Barnes finds Siakam. Passes it to Anunoby. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Ayton. Toronto grabs the miss.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Siakam. And he hits it to tie the game up. Siakam's got 6 points. Here's Henderson. And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night? A chance to check out stats for Pascal Siakam. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 24 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Grant kicks to Henderson. Pass to Ayton. They could use a bucket. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Barnes against Simon. Barnes looking around. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
That's good from Barnes. Oh, gee, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Henderson passes to Brogdon. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Brogdon kicks to Simons. Pass to Grant. Back to Simons. Connects from 3-point range. And it's a 5-point Portland lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Barnes down low. Covered by Simons. Siakam outside. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Siakam finds Schroeder. Now the pass to Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. Takes a 3. Henderson pulls it in. Trailblazers leading by 5. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Henderson. Fires the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Henderson. Pass to Ayton. Over Pirtle. Misses off the right eye. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pirtle against Henderson. Ayton a screen on Pirtle. Henderson passes to Ayton. From down in the low post, it goes. Ayton's got 12 points in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Trent comes in for OG Anunoby. And Flynn subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Barnes outside. Outside Flynn. Shot clock at 6. A 3-ball. No good that time. Trailblazers leading by 4. Now Simon. He had 37 points last game out. Jovic passes to Henderson. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
The pass to Boucher. The inside shot. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Simons against Trent. And Simons, here we go. And he makes good on the layup. Simons has got 5.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Barnes outside. Left block shot on the way. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Thybulle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Portland shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. Some changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Pirtle. And McDaniels subbed in for Barnes. Portland also making some changes. Sharp's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Scoot Henderson. Knocked away. Here's Jovic. He has yet to score. Brogdon outside. Passes to Sharp. Brogdon against Flynn. For 3. Pass to Sharp. Back to Williams. And a slam by Williams.
Good pass from the two-guard Sharp. Solid at finding his open man.
Raptors trail by 9. Siakam kicks to Boucher. Siakam passes to Trent. There's the 3. The rebound by Brogdon. Shoots over Flynn. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Underneath in the post, Siakam and Boucher. Then there's Jalen McDaniel. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Flynn in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Looking at Portland, they took a win in their last game against Philadelphia. Again against Flynn. Puts it up from 12. Again, Brogdon missing. Raptors trail by 9. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Siakam inside. It's rebounded by Jovic. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Williams passes to Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Williams, a screen on Trent. Here's Sharp. No good on the 3. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Down low. Siakam kicks to McDaniel. Screen by McDaniel. Pass to Siakam. Boucher sets a screen for Siakam. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Boucher's got his second bucket of the night.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Trent outside, over Sharp, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Trent. Great, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
He is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, when he can get on a burner.
A great pass on a pure talent level. Sharp is top tier.
Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Flynn. The Trailblazers also changing it up. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Robert Williams. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Sharp.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Brogdon outside. Henderson for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Ayton a screen on Trent. Sweet move. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Crafty with the ball in his hands. Henderson with so many ways he can create space.
Siakam, right side. It's rebounded by Jovic. Trailblazers leading by 7. The pass to Ayton. Over Boucher. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 14 points for the game.
And Ayton more and more having these kind of nights from the center position, lighting up the scoreboard.
Boucher sets a screen for Trent. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Brogdon finds Henderson. Back to Brogdon. Ayton a screen on Trent. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Brent, we know one guy who would have been valuable in any era, DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, with that size, he got that old school draw back to the post, physical center type of physique, but he works mostly on the block and doesn't create a lot down there. Each year he's trying to add a little bit more to his repertoire.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's Anunoby. Got it. Good job in the low post. Anunoby's got his second bucket tonight.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Henderson against Schroeder. Passes it to Simons. Pocket 6. Lets it go. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Her passes to Siakam. Anunoby with it. Siakam, right side. It's Trent on the wing. Pirtle with a screen on Brogdon. Trent. The rebound by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. They've led by as many as 11 points. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
Simons with the ball. He's got 5. Grant with a screen on Anunoby. That's a 2 from Simons. Rebound by the Raptors.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Trent against Brogdon. Trent can't hit. Portland leading by 5. Grant finds Henderson. Portland moving the ball around. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Pirtle with a screen on Brogdon. Trent passes to Pirtle. Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Simons missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot. No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And the Raptors with some changes. As Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in for Trent. And Portland with a change here, too. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Brogdon. Ayton dishes to Henderson. Three-pointer, Simons. Good on the three-point shot. Simons has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, this is one of Simons' strengths. Just an outstanding shooter from behind the arc.
Now here's Schroeder. Nothing on the board. Pirtle with a screen on Simons. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. A floater. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Out to the right wing. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
That one's not going to go. Good D by Anunoby.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And here is Barnes. 5 points in the game. Fires for 3. Traps in the tray. Barnes has got 8. You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats. Like,
oh man, fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the league what he can do at the rim.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Boucher. Back to Barnes. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, Brent, with the end of the 2023 season, it saw the Blazers finishing 13th in the West.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the second straight year that they've been in that 13th place. And certainly that's not the type of consistency this team is looking for. Look, they're in between. They've got veteran players and young guys coming up. They've got to do something to feed one end of that, and we'll see what they do this year.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Barnes hits them both. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Ayton kicks to Henderson. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Siakam outside. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. Schroeder outside. Over Ayton. And the Raptors miss again.
This has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Thybulle finds Henderson. Simons on the wing. Thybulle, the pass to Henderson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Barnes against Grant. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Schroeder. The 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. Off target from outside. And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Toronto Raptors.
Well, the starters need to thank those guys coming off the bench. They were asked to pick up the scoring slack, and they did. Total team effort in the first half.
Well, it's interesting rotation that they've got. Lots of pieces to mix and match. Versatility is...
All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at 2 key players from that first half.
I love watching these 2 guys go at it. You can call this a Shaq-sized matchup. Both guys leading the way for their team.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Now, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Jeremy Grant rocking out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Simons in at the 3 spot. Now Siakam. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Simons on the wing. Kicks it out to Grant. Portland moving the ball around. And it's Simons that time on the assist by Henderson. Henderson's got 6 assists here tonight. Simons against Barnes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got 12 points in the game.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Simons kicks to Anderson. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Hurdle's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And they call an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
The pass to Ayton. A drive by Henderson. Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step.
And he sinks the second.
In a league of the best athletes in the world, Scoot Henderson stands out. He can just levitate in the air, blow by defenders. Scoot putting on a show.
Here's Siakam. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brogdon finds Simons. Ayton inside. Siakam's there. Good D by Siakam. Raptors trail by 8. Passes it to Purdy. Simons on the double team. Plenty of daylight on that shot. 16 points for him.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Simons against Barnes. And Simons, here we go.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Schroeder kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. To the paint. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Pirtle.
And Pearl is so quick at moving to the hoop after the screen. Just awesome mobility rolling to the basket.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer in his near decade as an NBA assistant coach and made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Siakam.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Simons. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
Just shocking the defense here. They couldn't keep up with Simons' nimbleness.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. To the left wing. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot. Here's Schroeder. And another basket for Toronto.
Defense pretty solid there, but Schroeder finds a way to knock one down.
Ayton up top. Henderson outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Henderson's got 14 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Siakam. And Grant sends it back.
Grant's got some bursts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
Back to Brogdon. They double-team Brogdon. Simons kicks to Henderson. Simons against Barnes. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You wonder if Ayton's one of those guys who realizes just how physical and tough he can be.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
Now the pass to Henderson. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Henderson's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Schroeder dishes to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Simon. With the teardrop, and it's finished off inside by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter. Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Siakam outside. Passes to Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Barnes outside. Pass to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Offline with his three. Trailblazers leading by 14. Brogdon the pass to Simons. Over Siakam. Siakam pulls it in.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
On the wing, Barnes. He's got 12. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. Portland's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Henderson passes to Jovic. Now Brogdon. Three-pointer. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Henderson. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Portland leading by 14. Here's Brogdon. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
And the Raptors call time here. You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high-percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua comes in for Pirtle, and Chris Boucher's subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Portland. Here's Anunoby. And again, Toronto no up.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Henderson, no good. Raptors trail by 16. Barnes dishes to Schroeder. Back to Barnes. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Daniels, he's checked in for the Raptors. Trent comes in for Dennis Schroeder.
Substitution for your Raptors.
Simons against Barnes. Screen by McDaniel. Back to Barnes. Feeds to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. There's the steal. Simons against Barnes. Henderson outside. Barnes against Simon. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Raptors. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
And the pass to Trent. Boucher kicks to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Trent. Trying to end the drought. Moves back up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Henderson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving inside. Banked in off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
From 10 feet out, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Barnes against Simon. Barnes passes to Trent. Simons against Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Inside, Achua kicks to Trent. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And so it's Portland closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense, and we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Underneath in the post, Siakam and Boucher. Gary Trent is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Wide open look here for Murray. Outside to Brogdon. It's good from long range. Brogdon's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Boucher with a screen on Murray. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
Kevin Knox is checked in for Murray. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded by Porter. Brogdon a screen on Porter. Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
Sharp was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
Walker's checked in for Knox. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute.
Portland leading by 23. Sharp, the pass to Williams. Brogdon with it. Williams sets a screen for Brogdon. Back to Williams. Another shot. He lays it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Trent against Brogdon. Trent, right side. Pass to Siakam. Down low. And finished off by McDaniel.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
I don't think really that's his personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen, and other times he's in attack mode.
Boucher with the steal. Porter kicks to Trent. Pass to Siakam. Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a one-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player from the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer.
Trent against Brogdon. Trent can't hit. Portland leading by 21. Sharp, the pass to Brogdon. Brogdon a screen on Trent. Here's Sharp. Lays it up and banks it in. Sharp's got 4 points this quarter.
challenging make there from Sharp, having to deal with the contact and the close defender.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. Back to Trent. Sinks that one from the post.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And Sharp, just a wing player, showing that verticality he has, getting high above the rim that time.
Trent against Brogdon. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You've got to love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay, just right down the throat.
Porter kicks to Siakam. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
Siakam against Walker. Passes it to McDaniels. Back to Siakam. Trent outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Williams. It's Brogdon on the wing. Portland moving the ball around. Now, here's Sharp. Guarded by Porter. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Anunoby, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trent. Brogdon against Anunoby. Pass to Poeltl. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Brogdon. To the inside. Here's Thibault. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Now, here's Siakam. Defense is right there. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 24 points for Siakam.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Grant. There's the pass to Henderson. Ayton a screen on Barnes. To the middle. Tries from the block. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Henderson. Ayton's got 27.
Well, Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Schroeder against Henderson. Passes it to Siakam. Some solid defense from Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Grant. The three-pointer, no good. The Raptors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Schroeder finds Siakam. Back to Schroeder. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Schroeder against Henderson. Ayton sets the pick for Henderson. The feed now to Ayton. And they pick up 2. Ayton's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Siakam against Grant. Here's Siakam. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
Here's Grant. Again, the Trailblazers score.
No doubt that Jeremy Grant wants to become a better shooter, showing signs of progress in his catch-and-shoot game.
Barnes outside. Shoots over Simon. Barnes can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Ayton a screen on Barnes. Henderson, no one around him. Here's Ayton. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Schroeder looking around. Here's Siakam. He feeds it to Pirtle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Thibault with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Thibault, the pass to Jovic. Murray outside. And the 3 off target. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. And Siakam has it in the corner. Back to Barnes. That one goes. Count it. Here's Sharp. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management and timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
4 on the clock, to the paint. It's tipped. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder passes to Siakam. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Siakam. Clock at 6. To the inside, Pirtle. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Jovic. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.